Hi guys, today I'm doing Redstone, but I'm using displays. So I'm gonna make like an intro for a game, and this is only part one because I'm doing part two like another time. Basically today I'm just making an animation, and then next time I'm gonna make like audio for it too. Also right now I'm just gonna show you what the end result is, so you guys get to see what it looks like at the end. And then after that I'm gonna show you guys like all of the redstone I actually did for it. Alright, so that's like it, and now I'm gonna show you the rest. We actually spawned in a nice place. Kind of forgot to put a super flat on, so the ice is good. Alright, so now I'm just like building the displays. Yeah. Oh, also by the way, some of the recording is not me talking right now. It's from when I first recorded this, which I was basically doing on a live stream. Down, and then to the other side, and then down, and then to the other side, down, and then just do that pattern until it finishes. So I have to make the beginning circuit, so it should be alright, that's all white. Alright, so there. Alright, so I have the whole grid out. That looks fine. Alright. Alright, let me use a different color for the back, because I'm gonna get confused. I'll just do green, because green is looking my favorite color. And then, wait, let me have one other color. So, I'll do red. I just did this whole thing wrong. I have to bring it down by one block exactly, the whole thing. Alright, so now I'm gonna go on to do exactly what I said I had to. Basically, this whole thing is literally just a decaying circuit, but it's horizontal. So when it's going right from this angle, it goes on the display, and that's how you see the dots going to the side. So that's basically what it does. And if you're confused why I used the target blocks, that's because the redstone dust links directly to them. Alright, so what I'm gonna do next is basically, I'm just repeating what I did on the top, but as you see soon, I'm gonna like basically change the direction that the repeaters are pointing. So that's what makes it look like it's going downwards to the opposite direction. Also, by the way, I'm using a redstone torch to invert the signal, so it's normally off instead of on. Alright, so now I'm just like building out the rest of it. If you guys have any questions, just comment them, and if you guys have any like suggestions or things you want to see me build next, you can also comment that. Currently, I was kind of planning on doing the same thing, but adding controls so you can move the little sprite back and forth, like up, down, right and left, so it's kind of like a game, but there's like no end almost, where like I'll either have it so when it hits the walls it goes to the other side, or when it hits the wall it stops and then you have to choose another direction to make it go. But that all has to come after I do the sound for the first version, where it's just the animation. Also now, in case you're confused, I'm bringing the signal to the front just like to have the button play first, so then I can see if there's like any errors with it, and then eventually I'll remove all of the button inputs. Yeah, they do. Alright. Alright, something with the glass, Mr. I have to figure out how glass works in Redstone soon for Java. Alright. I might add this back in, I'm not sure how, like, so, yeah, alright, that looks cool, I actually like that. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it that way. Alright, so now it's back to the right way. Now it's really sped up, but I'm just building the whole thing over and over again until I get to the bottom. Finally, last level. You just double check. Alright, so then I was basically just checking if there's any errors before I went onto the last part. So now I'm just building the last part, and then I'll be done. I also have it really sped up just because it took me a while and I paused a lot. Alright, now I'm just gonna play basically what you saw at the beginning. So that's the whole thing. And now I'm done building it. So yeah, remember, if you guys have any questions, just comment and then I'll try to answer them. And then also, if you want me to build something else, just also comment that and I'll probably do it. Alright, yeah, thank you guys for watching.